when we play concerts, I like to perform in a suit because it feels a little bit less restrictive than the, than tails. And tails, you have to sit on them. You have to.
Right.
You're sitting on this thing.
By middle of October.
I honestly didn't think I would get into an orchestra as good as the Dallas Symphony. I almost canceled my audition just a couple weeks prior so I could save the money on the airfare and use it towards a different orchestra because I didn't feel like I was ready. I didn't feel like I was good enough to be in the Dallas Symphony.
This is my second season, so I've been a member for one year, one season.
When I was told that I had won the audition and that I was being offered a position in the orchestra, I wondered to myself whether this was reality. I couldn't believe it.
I'm very new. I just arrived right at the end of August and started right away with the 2 weeks of ballet, the Dracula with the Texas Ballet Theater.
My former violin teacher, Alex Carr, is the concertmaster here. So that was really exciting to be able to become colleagues with him.
I'm still in shock.
I just grew up playing the violin, and my older siblings were playing all the time from the time I was born, I think.
Somehow there was always classical music in the house, along with the Rolling Stones and the Beatles, because that was the time.
Our musical tastes changed throughout our life. When I was young, I really liked angry music. I really would listen to like death metal or rock.
So I grew up knowing what the Brandenburg concertos were and the Moldau and things like that. So it kind of came out of that.
Why classical music? Classical music, for me, is not something that I think of as a genre of music, but as a collection of the best pieces written throughout a select geography and a select part of history. So I just think it's great music. You can call it classical music, but to me it's just always been appealing sounds, and it has explored emotions that I personally like exploring.
And I love it. I think it's so great. And I think it really captures true human emotion.
Yet so few people get to do what they love for a living. And even fewer people get to do what they love and do it with another group of people who are excellent at that same thing. So I get to make music, which I love doing, and I've loved since, as early as I can remember. And I get to do it with other people who inspire me to do it even better every day. And I really can't think of anything else I'd rather be doing than this.
Okay, so what I fear the most during a concert is playing in a rest. Like playing really loudly in a rest where the whole orchestra's silent. This happens a lot in Beethoven when you have these, and you have to just be alert all the time and you have these certain number of bars of rests. And I have a phobia of playing in the rest and being the only one.
Have I ever needed to go to the toilet during a concert? Yes. It is not fun.
No.
You plan ahead. You know that you need to go before the concert, because if you're playing a piece like Bruckner, it could be 90 minutes before you get to go to the bathroom.
Well, I think you should play the bassoon because it's the best instrument there is. It has so many great opportunities of playing high and playing soft and playing beautifully long melodies, but also being funny. And it also has a wonderful role in the orchestra that, trust me, you would miss if it wasn't there.
Violin's pretty cool. I think everybody should play the violin because it's going to help your brain. It's going to give you good eye-hand coordination skills. You're probably going to learn how to read music, which is basically like a language. And also, you're going to be really cultured. Everyone wants to be cultured.
You should play the French horn because it is the riskiest of all instruments. You have to go for it 100%. And when you do, it's glorious. And when you fail, it's also glorious, but it's gloriously hilarious. It can sound really, really bad when we mess up, but don't think about that. Think about the fact that the French horn will make the most beautiful sounds that you have ever heard.